Hello Capricorn, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Capricorn for the week of August 2nd. Now Capricorn, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, leave the ones that do not. Also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs for more information on what may be going on for you here in this week ahead. Do you understand, Capricorn? The only place you can get any of my products and services is my website, zaneintuitive.com. Make sure you're using the link below. I'll never contact you for money or ask you for a reading. I've also launched a Patreon, so if you want to support the journey and get some exclusive perks, you can check that out. Lastly, I do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, Capricorn, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Do stick around till the end as well. We go through with another 9 cards and also clarify with some oracle messages. But let's see what we have here for you. All right, let me make sure everything's in view. Okay, looks good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Death card. So this is, one of the things that I try to do in my work here, it's important for me to do this on YouTube, is to make sure that I spread this message that it's important to not be afraid of any of these cards. And this is one, unfortunately, where there's a lot of fear around the Death card. And it's actually a welcome sign when you really understand that the Death card truly is just a transformation. It's a big transformation, don't get me wrong, but it means it's the end of an old way of doing something. It's the start of something new. It's it could be the death of an old way of existing, such as changing your processes, could be the end of a relationship, could be the end of working too hard for your money. It's just a big change. And so keep that in mind. And for you, isn't it interesting that I just said that? You have right in the middle here, lined up just perfectly, the Ten of Wands, working very, very hard. So you've been maybe fighting an uphill battle with this Ten of Wands here in the middle. This is some sort of overwhelming situation, carrying some really big burden here on your shoulders. And it almost feels like maybe there's no end in sight for you. However, the thing is, with the Ten of Wands, the universe chose you to carry this burden for a reason, and it means that you can successfully complete whatever it is that you're looking to complete. But I do feel like, there's a big sort of, how do I say this, cycle or ruling here coming down from the universe on you at this time that's going to change that. It's going to help you relieve yourself from this burden that you've been carrying. Whatever it is for you, it's changing. And I think it's going to change for the better. For some of you, that's a different job or a different way of working, realizing that you've been going too hard. You've been working too hard for what you're getting. And for others of you, what's going on here is the end of a relationship. But we'll get into this more. Now, in the past, you've been thinking about this Ten of Pentacles. You've been thinking about some sort of material harvest here in your life. You could have recently had a change in your abundance, whether it's your mindset or something like that, but this would suggest that it's positive. And so I don't know, some of you could have had some sort of job come through, gift come through, maybe even just a change in the way that you're viewing money and viewing abundance. I feel like maybe that's what's going on for some of you. Because you have this Queen of Swords, which is, as I like to say, this is the assassin in the tarot, right? They go at things relentlessly and they don't let anyone knock them off their path. The Queen of Swords gets things done. They go from point A to point B. And for you, I feel like you realize that there was some change that you've made here recently around the way that you view a job or a project or money or something like that. There was a change here that happened for you. And I feel like you spent a lot of time going in different directions previously, where it's like you almost felt like you needed to choose something. I feel like you've come to an understanding where what you were doing, you were operating in some sort of maybe unproductive space, or there was something here that you spent too much time on that wasn't producing results with the Seven of Cups, and that's now like you're done. Like you're done with that. I feel like whatever you've been doing here in the past, you've been spending a lot of time on it, and it hasn't really benefited you. It might benefit you in the long run, but the short-term benefits were not there for you, something like that. Like I almost see someone like working relentlessly at a project that's not bearing fruit, something like that. And the thing is, now you have in this current situation column, you have this 10 of Wands realizing that you've been burdened by this, like these different paths. And now there's 20 into 21, Judgment in the World, which, okay, Judgment is the card of karma. It's an awakening, an inner calling, a rebirth, sort of like a spiritual ruling coming down. It's a very spiritual card because it's heavily associated with karma. And this is like the universe stepping in and being like, hey, like, here's this new path. And, you know, this path's being presented to you because of the things that you've done so far along your journey. Remember, you're at 20 here. You're almost the whole way through the major arcana. You're almost the whole way through the journey from 0 to 21. And for you, it's like now there's the whole culmination of your work here. You're getting some sort of situation that's changing around that. And with that, not only that, but for you, what's really interesting in this reading is you can see the completion. Okay, you can see this come. You can see the victory here on the horizon. You can see the sort of sun coming through the cracks from the clouds. You can see the sun coming out with this World card, and this is a completion of a cycle that brings about a major victory. And so for you, you have 20 into 21, a major progression here, and along with that, the rewards are financial independence, I feel. You know, in this interpretation, you can't really see it, but in others, like these plants here actually have fruit on them, raspberries or something, fruit on them, suggesting that you are self-sustaining. You have done something to create a self-sustaining situation for yourself. And it talks along with that, like, you know, you think about, you know, you plant your own fruit, or, you know, you grow your own food, you have something that provides for you. That's what this Nine of Pentacles is all about. And more importantly, it's about financial independence. It's one of my favorite abundance cards because it says you've done this. You've planted a seed that's yours, and it's coming for you, and it's helping you move forward. So, love to see that Nine of Pentacles. What else do we have here? You have, and the thing is, this is with the Eight of Wands, it's coming quick, okay? Big, quick moving event that brings about good news here with this Eight of Wands. Most important part's good news part. And it also is this idea of like getting unstuck. You know, with this, it's really interesting because, you know, this you've been carrying all these wands here, and now it's like, nope, you're gonna be relieved of that very quickly. And I think you're going to realize that you didn't have to, you know, struggle uphill for as long as you had. And for some of you, it's around a divorce, separation, breakup with someone with this Three of Swords, heartbreaking situation. For others of you, the separation is leaving your old organization or your old way of living or your old way of working. So let's see what else we have here to clarify this situation. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. It helps get the word out and spread the message to others. There's also a bell below this video. If you click that bell, you will never miss an update from me. And lastly, Capricorn, appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Hope things are going well. Hope things are good for you. Now, let's see what we get here for Capricorn. The Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Wow. Yeah, this is your journey, okay? I love that card. One of my favorite cards in this Oracle deck. The Shekinah is you. It's your uniqueness, your energy, not doing things for other people, not doing things because someone else wants you to do them, but doing the thing that your soul's path is here to do. And that, I feel like, is what's happening. You've been doing something for someone else for too long. With that Ten of Wands, it's been a overwhelming situation. You have Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. I agree. I think that's happening. Horus talks about this vortex that's above your head, or this gateway, and you can throw ideas in this spinning vortex and allow them to grow and nurture. And so for you, it's heavily associated with meditation, potentially. You have Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. Some of you could be healing a masculine, whether it's your literal father, or maybe an authority figure or something here, or just the masculine part of yourself. You're healing that area right now. That's coming up for review, I feel like. So let's see what else we have for you to clarify this situation even more. Five of Cups, Seven of Swords, interesting, and the Emperor. You know what I'm seeing here? Someone betrayed you. Someone betrayed you at work or in your life. It was probably this Queen of Swords, or even a masculine, because the Emperor here is the father archetype, or one of them in the tarot. And the thing is, the Emperor is very big success in business. It's big boss energy, as I like to say. It could have been an Aries, but it could be really anybody. But it's typically a really good sign in business and career and work, money-related things. But for you, it's like around this Seven of Swords, Five of Cups. So Seven of Swords, it's like some sort of authority figure here betrayed you. And I feel like there was money promised with the Ten of Cups and the the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. And you're now sort of sitting or standing in disappointment here. You're like focused on what was promised or offered, and you're focused on maybe what was or what could have been. But the thing about the Five of Cups, it tells you to look on the bright side, because there are two cups behind you overflowing. And yeah, let's continue forward here. There's probably something much better on the horizon for you. You have the Two of Wands. You have the Two of Pentacles here. Double twos coming in. And the Three of Pentacles. So you have a change happening here. Double twos, definitely a change. And you have the Two of Pentacles, which is literally just any sort of change, but typically of the material. And so it's juggling or fluctuating wealth here with this Two of Pentacles in the center on top of the Ten of Wands. What I feel like, it can go either way. What I feel like is happening is you're putting yourself in a position to earn more by realizing that you probably are working way too hard for what you're getting. So you have the Three of Pentacles, teamwork. It's also working together with others. It is reward and recognition as well for a quality job or a job well done. So, I feel like there's good karma here for you. I feel like you have not, I feel like you've acted with integrity within a group situation, and there's someone else who hasn't. Really, truly, I feel like that's what's happening here, because we have this Seven of Swords with the Queen of Swords. And there was a situation in a team environment here that went a little wrong. Two of Wands with the World. Two of Wands is like research, planning, and discovery, but you can see that person's kind of looking out towards the shoreline, towards the horizon, and thinking like, which path do I take from here? So you see this change here on the horizon. I feel like you're going to take the path that makes you a lot happier with the Ace of Cups coming in and the Nine of Pentacles. What an awesome combination that is. Queen of Pentacles, probably much better people coming into your life as well. And the Hanging Man. This is all dependent on you letting go. The Hanged Man is about making a sacrifice. What would happen if this person cut the cable and started free falling? For them, it's much more comfortable to stay where they are. But the Hanged Man is saying, nope, 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 nope. You're supposed to sacrifice and let go and move into a new space, because where you are now is contentment. And I do feel like this is maybe causing you to have some heartbreak, realizing that you do have to cut the cord, or you do have to sever something with the Three of Swords under it. But what's on the other side of this is I feel like people who can foster a better environment of growth for you with the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, resourcefulness, standing strong and firm in your security. And the Ace of Cups is happy new beginnings. Could be a new relationship with someone, either business or romantic, but it's just happiness coming in for you, cups overflowing. And you have the Six of Wands on the bottom. There is a victory available for you. There's a new beginning here. And you just have to kind of reach out and grab it, I feel like saying. So let's see what else we have for you to clarify the situation even more. With the last oracle deck here. Wow. I feel like I see a betrayal, and that's leading you to a major transformation in your life. Okay, this card really wants to come out. It's the Courthouse. We'll flip that over in a second. So we had this Courthouse card that wanted to come out. Yeah, getting a ruling on something. Poverty, concern, thoughts, high honor, message of concern, marriage. Some of you are ending a marriage. That's the sacrifice with that Three of Swords heartbreak. You're letting go of a marriage. And the Courthouse, divorce, that's a legal situation. With the message of concern, you're delivering it. This is the situation. You've been thinking about this for a long time. You've been thinking about this for a long time. The other thing that if you're not here for relationships, you're ending it with this job. Whatever this betrayal was. When I said betrayal, someone betrayed you. Whatever that you thought of right away, I feel like is what's being ended here. That's what you're ending. And the thing is, you are the one who has high honor here. You have integrity. You have done something to really put yourself in a good position, and you fall back on your skills, and people really view you in a high way, in a high honor, in a high integrity at work. And so I feel like for you, the hard part is letting go. So I actually really like this reading for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. I'll see you in the next one. Consider becoming a Patreon. Thank you.